Cleared. Now we really finish this level. 2 hours of recording. Not bad. Mario and I took a little break. Mario defeated the rogue who had stolen his name and appearance. Now Mario has 4 crystal stars. That leaves a mere 3 more to find. And that means his quest to collect all of the crystal stars is more than half over. Now Mario heads off towards his next adventure with his new friend Vivian. But what about Beldam and Marilyn? And what became of the doppelganger Dupless? Vivian is so very late. Where has that scatterbrain been all this time? Go. Oh, we get to see what Peters is up to. Are you sure about this? Speak up, X-Naut. Yes, sir, quite sure. I poured all over the research for the 1,000-year door, and it appears the sealing power has definitely been weakened, as Beldam said. Finally, the treasure of legend, the ancient power of darkness will soon be ours. Listen and listen well. Keep giving the Crystal Star search top priority. Of course, that also includes the elimination of Mario, that meddling scum. Got it, sir. Soon I'll have the power that has slept for a millennium, so very soon. And when the glorious day dawns, I'll throw the world into the depths of terror. No one can stop me now. And all will kneel before the X-Naut regime, and I, Grodus, will build a new world. A perfect, ideal world, yes. A world made by me, about me, and for me. Okay. Tech, did you call me? What shall I do today? Will it be dancing, perhaps disguising, or will I sing a song or something? I am conflicted. Huh? What's wrong, Tech? You don't seem yourself. Which is more important, carrying out an order or protecting a critical person? I exist for the purpose of a certain person. I wish to exist for the purpose of another. I do not know what to do, really. What do you mean? No, never mind. Please forget my musings. I do not know why, but it makes me feel unpleasant to make you worry. Well, in any case, let us have a quiz. A quiz? That is right. I am about to ask you a series of questions. Please choose the correct answer among 3 options. If you can answer 5 questions, you may use the communicator as normal. What's with you all of a sudden, huh? Now the first question. What will happen if you collect 7 crystal stars? The 1,000-year door opens. Correct. Now the second question. What is the goal of Grodus, leader of the X-Nauts? To conquer the world. Correct. Now the third question. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the 1,000-year door? Tech, is this? Princess, please answer. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the 1,000-year door? A 1,000-year-old demon's soul. Correct. Now the fourth question. What does Sir Grodus wish to do with the ancient demon soul? Hang out with it. Cherish it always. Bring the demon back to life. Correct. Now the fifth question. What is required to seal up the demon again? A legendary sword of magic spell. Crystal stars. Correct. You have correctly answered all 5 questions. Now you may use the communicator. Tech, you. Was it okay for you to tell me such things? Please input the message you wish to send. I guess that was the only way he was able to tell her that. Okay, I'm done. Could you send it? The message has been sent. That is all for now. Please go back to the room. Thank you. You're still a weird computer, Tech. Good night, Princess Peach. Aww. Tech's a good boy. What's Bow Wow up to? Always one step behind, ain't he? My lord, we receive reports of great secret in the floating town of Glitzville. Let's ride the cheap blimp there. Come now. You there, 2 tickets, 1 great and evil king and 1 sweet young thing. You guys were just there when, literally, like, when I was there. Do you guys, like, I don't get why they're all sun behind again. Good gravy. Bowser, the evil king, and the deluded old hag. Ah, life's too short. What did he just say? Hey, come back here, you impudent little cheapskate. Hey, I'm talking to myself. Where'd Lord Bowser go? Yeah, he has a little floaty thing. Oh, forget that wimpy blimpy. I'll be riding this baby. I stuck in Glitzville once before. I know the way, no problemo. You go easy on your old limbs and take the slow ride on the blimp, Grandma. Oh. Wait, Lord Bowser, please. Ah, now my special dirigible deluxe brown bag cami lunch will go to waste. What? Whoop. Hey, a warning light. Oh, don't go out. Ah! Whew. That sucks. Oh, for underwater level. Rolled 2-1. Are we blowing fire underwater? God, I'm not good at underwater levels. Oh God. Well, that was very easy. He's back at Rogueport. Yeah. Oof, that was terrible. I gotta get in shape. Who's Bowser the Koopa King? Helena, someone help! There you are, Lord Bowser. What are you doing over here? I've been looking all over. But may I ask where you've been, your sogginess? Swimming. Really neat. As for me, Glitzville was fantastic. The fights were so cool. I was overcome. Why, even my age, I was shaking what my mama gave me. And then the hot dogs. Oh my gracious. Yummerly. You have fun too, Wah! Lord Bowser, is that a no? It was terrible, you hear me? I swallowed a dang blooper. I want to have fun. But forget it, it's over. And get me some solid info on Princess Peach and the Crystal Stars. Now! Okay. Weird little side jaunt with them. I can't believe it was a fake Mario all that time. We were all fooled. I'm so sorry, Mario. After you've done for our town, did we hurt your feelings? Maybe a little. Nah, not really. You're a bigger man than I, Mario. Such fortitude, you're a true hero. You brought a shining ray of light to our dim little town. Twilight Town thanks you. Hey, Mario, we need to get back to Rogueport, right? Let's go. Please come back to visit any time you like. You okay now? It's so nice to be back in my body. It's too hard to get around as a pig. But I never go anywhere or do anything cool anyway, so maybe it wasn't that bad. Fair enough. To Rogueport. Peacher's got a message. Oh my goodness, Mario. Sounds like you got an email. My dear Mario. My dear Mario, I finally learned what the legendary treasure is. It's the spirit of a demon. The Xnauts plan to use this power to take over the world. They're collecting the crystal stars so they can open the 1,000-year door and unseal the demon's spirit. Those same crystal stars can also be used to reseal it. You must not let them get to the crystal stars. Please, Mario, you must put a stop to their horrible plans. Oh my god. An ancient demon spirit. Yep. That's what we have to deal with. Get out of my way. You too. Doing well, Jolene. Mario, or rather the great Gonzalez, I realized that I never thanked you for handling my request, so I decided to email you. I never thought for a moment that you, a former champion, would end up taking care of wrestling trunks for me. After you left here, I know that what Mush said to me. He said, there are some things that can only be understood by fighting. He's an odd one, Mush. He's actually training now. Yes, he's planning a comeback. You should come by the Glitz Pit if you get some time. You're the type of star that fans crave, you know. Take care, Jolene. Yes, hello to you. I am Bub Lubber. I have been unable to forget the savory hot dog flavor. My taste buds are sweating in anticipation of your next spicy visit. By the way, have you heard? Dry bouquet are not flowers that have withered and gone dry. They're actually flowers that have had the clocks of their lives adjusted a tick just a little slower than normal flowers. I hope you take the time and stop and smell these delicate flowers. In fact, I would like you to come visit me again with the above-mentioned item yours in spiciness, Bub Lubber. Okay, so cool. Okay, I'll bite. What's up? Well, I headed to Circuit Break Island and got to me a marvelous compass piece. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Talk about this. Thrills, chills, and spills. It was pretty exciting, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a long story. Okay. Let's read a story. I wonder if they have the books in this one or if they do something different. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. Just as our boat arrived at Circuit Break Island, we heard this incredible racket. We soon found out that they hold kart races almost every day on the island. Whoever takes first place in the race gets to rule the island as king for that day. Just as we got to the racetrack, they were holding the awards ceremony. I couldn't believe my eyes right there on the trophy they gave to the winner. It was another piece of the marvelous compass. I almost passed dead away. I decided right then that the only thing to do was enter the next race. I mean, I've driven in kart races before, so I thought I'd be okay. Boy, was I wrong. The karts were supercharged machines that could send you airborne with their exhaust. These vehicles were armed with missiles and bazookas. It was anything goes, bro. But of course, I wanted to get right out of there pronto. These drivers were crazed. But I worked up my courage and signed up anyway, and my race day finally came. I got to the best karts, the big green 01. I took my position at the start line. The light went green. I stomped the accelerator and something bad happened. I was in reverse. The big green one went rocketing backwards with me yelling. I crashed into the wall behind me hard enough to cut me off mid-scream. In one fell swoop, I dropped into last place and wrecked my racing machine. But it wasn't all bad news. All the other karts crashed because of my maneuver. Once I got in gear and took off, I was the only car left. I won by a country mile, bro. I took the piece off my trophy and added it to the marvelous compass. The compass came to life and pointed me towards a Jazzafraz town in the east. Then I heard the voice, Princess Eclair's voice echoed in my ears again. Oh, my princess, random words would form poetry if spoken by your voice. I would most definitely save you. Just wait for me, Princess Eclair. Oh, sorry about that, bro. So, after that, I got back on my boat and came back here to Rogueport, and that's what's been up with me. Want to hear about something else? No, buddy, but I will be interested in talking to your friend. If you want to hear about what you've been up to, just come find me, okay? I'll be around. Yeah, I'm Torque. And don't think for a second this dude's telling the whole story. The only reason I lent him my rig was because he got down on his knees and begged. And what happens? He's in it for 1 second before he completely totals it. Idiot. I'm not letting this dip out of my sight until he pays the 5,000 coin repair costs. Okay. All of his buddies are just out to get him for one reason or the other. Okay, we're here and we can finally place our next star piece. Look at all our companions. Okay. We get to go to a lovely island. The location of the crystal star has been recorded on your magical map.
We better hurry, don't you think? We should go up to the professor's office. We have to let him know about the princess's email.
Well, what? That was mentioned in the Princess Peach's email. The legendary treasure is actually a spirit of an ancient demon, and those fiends want to use the crystal star to open the 1,000-year door and resurrect it? How bone-chilling. Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered.
What have you found out, Professor?
This is rather long, so you best listen well. Are you ready? And you there, up at the front of the screen, you listen up too.
Maybe I'm missing something. Are you talking to no one?
Oh, never mind. Don't worry about such trivial details, just listen. The great cataclysm that destroyed the city, which once stood here, may refer to this demon. As it said, the 7 crystal stars were actually created by that monster, and that the thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to control the world. According to legend, the demon was defeated by the end by 4 heroes. But only the beast's physical form was destroyed. Its spirit could not be eradicated. So the heroes used the crystal stars, which they had stolen from the demon, and they sealed its wicked spirit within the place of shadows locked behind the 1,000-year door. From this, I gather the crystal stars could not distinguish good from evil. So if they all united, they could either seal away or resurrect the demon. It seems that who wields the crystal stars determines if they're used for evil or good.
I guess we ought to consider not collecting the crystal stars then. Does anyone think that they'd just be better to destroy them once and for all?
That was my first thought too, but further research suggests we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that 1,000-year door is weakening. It seems the crystal star hold the power to steal the beast for 1,000 years. So once 1,000 years pass, the power to keep the door sealed will still will fail. And unfortunately, this year may be the 1,000th year. In other words, we must ready for the demon's return even if the X-Nauts fail.
Oh, then I guess we better find the rest of the crystal stars if we want to seal the demon, hey? Where do we start?
According to the map, it appears to be somewhere on Keyhole Key.
Keyhole Key?
I'm none too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know, the usual stuff, vengeful spirits full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure the sea salt's down near the harbor no more. You should head there first. Okay. Well, we know our next objective. Oh god, there's a boat here. Oh, you with the mustache. What's with the stink eye, eh? You got something to say? Right, then ask me anything. I'm like an encyclopedia. I can answer with anything. Oh, Keyhole Key? Listen, mate. Don't ask me about that place. I had no need of curse from the Pirate King. Okay. Do you have something to say to me, buddy? No matter how much I work, life never gets easier for me. You know what I mean? There ain't no way to get rich, you know, poof. Okay.
Keelhaul Key? You mean the island where the treasure hoard of Cortez, the Pirate King, is hidden? So you want treasure, eh? Fine, but keep your eye out, a pirate curse will get you. Why Keelhaul Key? I know the place is absolutely awful, I've heard. Not long ago, the ship after ship went there hunting treasure, but none ever returned. I bet they meant the bad end of the Pirate King's curse. Those guys were dumb. Keelhaul Key? That's the cursed island. Don't get mixed up with that place for your own sake. Okay. Is everybody here just rejecting the idea of me going? See that ship dock there? She belongs to Flavio, the merchant trader. He don't sail too often, though. Mostly just hangs at Podleach join the inn by the square. Okay. We gotta go talk to that guy. So, we can go do that here in a second.
Okay, let's go talk to Flavio. This is the Skullstone. I'm lucky charm of my family. I love you, you sparkly thing. It's so fabulous. I wish to give it a great kiss, but it never leaves my sight. Never. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, so freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yes, why is that a man whose life is unchained most always long for yet more, eh? What am I missing from my life? It tears at my very insides. I must know, what do I lack? Probably thrills. Thrills, you say? I suppose one does need some thrills every now and then. There is nothing like the feeling of being alone on a mountain, shivering to death. No, foolish Flavio, not chills, you silly man. What I need are thrills. Wait, hold the horses, that is it? Now that I'm thinking of it, I once heard the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer of such happiness for me, a hunt for pirate treasure. Why, that just shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. Do you not know the tale of the Pirate King's treasure hidden on Keelhaul Key? Ah, well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid a hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hoarders and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot. But not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Eek! It is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keelhaul Key. But that will not stop Flavio, but treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the seven seas. What is that you're saying? Talk of legendary treasure here beneath Rogueport? Why talk such crazy like that? It's all armpit of a town. You cannot be believing such stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews up. No. Now what madness comes birthing from your mouth? You have a treasure map. Well, hand it over. Rather mean show me. You're having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keelhaul Key. You swine, you mean to steal my treasure out from under me, you awful, awful man. Well, now I'm confused. You're looking for things known as crystal stars. But now that I'm thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be. Stop such thought, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. You must be a fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keelhaul Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. You must repeat that, Flavio. Ears are plugged. You have no ship. How unfortunate, foolish man. Do you know who I am? I have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid. Let's begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader, yes, and you will be a captain. Danger and adventure tickle my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. Okay. He's off doing that. We're gonna knock out the probably 3 quests that we were given. Okay, we'll start with Seeking Legendary Book. I want you to go find a legendary cookbook for me. It's in a pretty scary place. There's no way an old gal like me could get it alone. Please come to my house in Rogueport Square for details. Want to take on Zesty's trouble? Yeah. Do it and do it right. Hey, you took on my trouble. Well, it's really important to listen up, Mr. Klutz. Ages ago, there was a great legendary chef named Matre Delish. Rumor has it you instantly become a better chef by reading his book. Unfortunately, the old book that's hard to find, stores don't carry it. But I've recently heard that someone who used to live in Creepy Steeple had a copy. There are many secret rooms in Creepy Steeple, so it's moldering there somewhere. I just have to get my hands on that book and read it. Help me out, Stumblebum. Okay, so there's a secret room in Creepy Steeple that has a book that Zesty wants. Okay, let's go try to find it. Okay, we'll unlock the fast travel pipe. Not that it wasn't hard to get there to begin with, but it's nice having everything in one convenient location. Is that it over there? Oh. Oh. Hello? Hi, the interloper returns. Want me to quiz you again? If you get all three of my questions right, I'll give you something good. Sure. Your first question. Which town's person is guarding the way to Rogueport? East side. That would be Gus. Very good. Question 2. Remember the villager turned pig you went to when first arriving at a Twilight Town? What's his name? That was Gloomer, because I thought it was a weird name. Very good. Question 3. What will you find on the table if you stay at the inn in Twilight Town? I don't know. Would they give you a golden leaf? I doubt it. Probably a dried mushroom. Too bad, foolish mortal. Come back again. It gets real dull in here. Okay. You got the cookbook. And a shine get. Ice Smash. Sweet. That was pretty lucrative. I wonder what that guy was going to give us. And a star piece. You got all 3 questions right. Guess you earned this with your huge brain, you nerd. Come back again sometime, okay? It gets real dull in here. Okay, it's a boo sheet. That's nothing special. So if I leave and come back, will you have, like, different questions for me? Or not? Eh, whatever. That works. I might as well show you Art Attack. All you do is pretty easy. You just draw around the enemy. And you can actually get pretty good damage with this. But obviously it uses 4 of your stars. Did you find that cookbook? Ah, that's it. That's the book by Matre Delish. Give it here, quick. Ha, I see. Yeah. Doodly doo-dah. I've got it now. Just glaze a mushroom with honey syrup for a yummy honey mushroom. Brilliant. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients. Now that's some book. Talk about effective. Thanks, Mr. Staggers. Take this as your reward. Well, thank you. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients, so just ask me anytime. I'm really going to put my soul into it and cook with a vengeance from this day on. Okay, we solved the trouble. We got the ability to cook with 2 ingredients. So, we'll have to go through the recipes one of these days. But for right now, we can go do the other quest. Elusive badge from question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm after an elusive badge. Must explain in person. Meet me on the roof of Zesty's house in Rogueport Square. This poster is anonymous. It may be dangerous. You want to take on this trouble? Yeah. Do it and do it right. Okay, let's get this one done. Okay. Ah, it's you. Hi, Mr. Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. I'm pretty lucky, girl, to have a strapping fellow like you take on my trouble. Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find one elusive badge, but I failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair. I'm sure. I went to check that room after I heard you defeated Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that you find this badge. One has to use the wind. I have no idea what that means, though. Anyway, look for it, okay, sweetie? Okay, this is what I was thinking of, but I didn't have Flurry yet. That'd been kind of cool if I would have remembered that and, like, when I got Flurry, went back up there and see if I could get it, because you might be able to. And she'd be like, oh my god, you already have it, kind of thing. Because you might be able to. You never know. Okay, there it is. Beautiful. Got an elusive badge. The badge Miss Mouse is looking for. Take it to her. Okay, we got your thing. That face doesn't mean you found the badge. Well, this is certainly the badge I was looking for. Oh my yes. Now, my sweet, promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid the badge. It was a little game of mine. I would apologize, but I knew you'd find in my handsome cheese hunk. You may have even more badge finding skill than I do. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Because I'm sure to find lots of badges that way, don't you think? Now about that reward, let's see. Take this badge with you that you managed to find. I expect you'll lead me to more. Attack FXB changes the sound effects of Mario's attacks to sound mousy. Now let me formally state that you will now enjoy the pleasure of my company. So, we got a new partner. Miss Kissy Mouse. Miss Mouse joined your party. Miss Mouse abilities. Press X and Miss Mouse will sniff the surrounding air. If there's any items or objects hidden nearby, she'll point you towards their general direction. Press X to have Miss Mouse check for anything in the air. Oh, yes, there should be something nearby. If there's an item or something of interest nearby, her nose will twitch. Use X again to have her check the air again. There's something right near us, sweetie. Her reaction will change depending on the distance to the item. It includes her thing. Yeah, I know what her abilities are. Yeah, another thing that I didn't realize as a kid that you could get her. I guess I didn't realize that there was, like, the, like, tasks area. So, I completely missed her. In battle, she can attack enemies with Love Slap. She can also help out by using Kiss Thief to steal an enemy's item, which is a really good way to get any badges if a character happens to have a badge. You solved the trouble. Okay, I have Miss Mouse now. Ah, yes, there was something nearby. Isn't there something like right here? Yeah. Stoppies. Ah, yes. Sweet. Stoppies. She's just sniffing that treasure. Yeah, we can't get that one yet, honey. Okay, we got all the way up here. Go over with our little buddy. There's a chimney there. Yeah, but I was more worried about this, because I think this is what Miss Mouse was sniffing. A shine sprite. Oh, you. Good afternoon to you, sir. I'm called Grifty, the traveling minstrel. I spend my days here at leisure spinning tales that spin the senses. You know but a few of these stories that surround the town of Rogueport. If you'd like, I could share them with you, but you just require a few coins. Is there a tale you want to hear? There are tales I can tell you now. Oh, God.